Yeah, yeah. What up? What up, TTC? Now the Empire, it's your boy, Mailman, back at it again, here to give you a little news, man. I don't even know if the TTC still going on, man. Is the TTC still going on? I don't even know, man. I just know that, like, I've been gone for a long time. The Mailman has been having a lot of shit going on in his life, man, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm still kicking it strong, man. Still here holding it down for the Empire, man, and all that kind of stuff. So we got the draft coming up. Let me speak on this first. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't talk about the hiring of Kyle Shanahan. I mean, it was really nothing to talk about. We knew he was gonna get hired, so that was good shit. You know what I'm saying? John Lynch just came in and made a lot of good fucking moves. You know what I'm saying? He signed Pierre Garcon and brought in Aldrick Robinson, and you know what I'm saying, and Marquise Goodwin, and just our wide receiving core is better than it was last year already right now. You know what I'm saying? And bringing in fucking you know, Kyle Juszczyk, which really, like, you know what I'm saying, is an upgraded version of Bruce Miller. So we didn't have a fullback, with Miller, we kind of missing, you know what I'm saying, what he brought to the table. Now we got somebody better. I like that move. And even Jeremy Zuta, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know if I got his name wrong or not, that we brought over from Baltimore to center. And there's one thing I told somebody about that move right there when we signed him. I said that Daniel Kilgore, and I said Daniel Kilgore is not a bad player, but he just is not a star. He doesn't give you that oomph. And you know what I'm saying, bringing in a Pro Bowl player like Jeremy Zuta from Baltimore Ravens, you know what I'm saying, is an immediate upgrade over Daniel Kilgore, which I said, you know what I'm saying, and I was telling my friends that I felt like upgrading at the center position might have been something we needed to do. And now we've done that. So that was also a good move. And then we made some moves on the defensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? We signed the former Super Bowl MVP, um, you know, Seahawks and Raiders. Damn, now I'm up here forgetting, but it's gonna come back to me for a minute. So you know what I'm saying? And then we signed Mitchell from the Dolphins. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? We've made a couple of moves or whatnot. You know, we still got some things to do. And I'm here to talk about the draft and talk about, because I mean, we have some areas of needs, and I got guys in the draft that I really, really dig and I really, really want to get. And I'm gonna just throw them names out there. I mean, just for me, you know what I'm saying? These guys are guys that I really would like to get. Corey Davis is one of them. You know, I know a lot of people are big on Mike Williams, and don't get me wrong, Mike Williams is a beast. Mike Williams from Clemson is a beast. He's a beast. I'd be happy with him too. But I'm really feeling Corey Davis. I know a lot of people like, oh, well, he didn't participate in the combine and pro day and all that kind of shit. But I like what I've seen out of him. Hassan Reddick, man, that dude, ever since fucking Senior Bowl, I've been having him way up here, but now he's fucking jumped off the charts on the draft boards. So, you know, all of my hopes of trying to get him are probably going to be out the window now. Hassan Reddick was just awesome. He was another guy that I really, really liked, you know. I'm not gonna lie, man. One guy that's been really looking good, you know what I'm saying, is of late to me, but I don't think that it's a position of need that we need, is Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker is really starting to show flash, man. I like what I see out of him. I really do. But I don't think we necessarily need him, but I like what I see out that guy. You know. But Hassan Reddick and Corey Davis, those two guys. Oh, and let me throw this one last guy out here. Those two, Corey Davis, Hassan Reddick, and Evan Ingram. Them three guys. And I know everybody like, oh, well, you know, Evan Ingram's a smaller tight end and this and that. You know, he's more of like of a Jordan Reed type tight end and all that kind of shit. And people saying that he can't block and all that. I like what I see out of Evan Ingram. I really do. He's a fucking playmaker. You know, we hadn't. It's some things that we have not replaced that have left us in the past. We hadn't found a Vernon Davis replacement. We hadn't found a Patrick Willis replacement. Those two we have not found. And honestly, I almost want to say we hadn't really found a Frank Gore replacement either. You know, I like what I see out of Hyde. Hyde's great when he's healthy. But the problem with fucking Hyde is he can't fucking stay healthy. His health is a fucking issue. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe in my heart, and I know in my heart, when Hyde is healthy, he's a top 10 running back in the NFL. No question about it. When he is healthy. But the dude ain't never healthy, man. And, you know what I'm saying, that's a concern to me. So, you know, I know a lot of people, when they have these mocks about us picking a running back, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Hyde, man, but if Hyde just can't, if he keep getting hurt and don't stay healthy, man, I mean, you have to be realistic about this shit. Yeah, he's good, but you need to be on the field, you know? As far as the quarterback position is concerned, these quarterbacks coming out in the draft, it should be the only quarterback. If we go quarterback at number 2, which I don't think that we will, but if we do, the only fucking quarterback we should be picking in this draft is Deshaun Watson and Deshaun Watson only. Mitchell Trubisky playing 1 year, I just don't see it, man. I don't think that. I mean, I see kind of what the scouts are talking about because his ball placement is good. You know what I'm saying? And he's, you know, somewhat athletic, can move in the pocket and stuff. So I can see what the scouts are talking about, man. But when you have a resume like Deshaun Watson, who was awesome at the combine, who's 3-year starter, he's a national champion, he's an All-American, I don't understand what the fucking problem is. Other than, you know what I'm saying, the only thing that I could think of, the reason why, you know what I'm saying, he's not getting the credit is because maybe teams, and I might get some people mad at me for saying this, maybe teams are scared of drafting a black quarterback. Maybe they're kind of hesitant on the black quarterbacks that they see. And maybe they want to kind of stay away. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing that I can come up with. Because, I mean, I don't understand why Deshaun Watson would not be ranked ahead of Mitch Trubisky. And everybody's like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, the kind of offense. I mean, really, to be honest with you, North Carolina's offense and Clemson's offense, it was different, but it wasn't that much fucking difference in their offensive, you know what I'm saying, scheme to really say that Trubisky is that much better than Watson. I don't get that. I don't get that. But anyways, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm just throwing a couple names out there. As far as cornerback, you know, Desmond King. I really like Desmond King. Tez Teber, which I know that he didn't perform well and didn't run a good 40 time, but I like what I see on tape from the kid. You know what I'm saying? Odori Jackson is another guy I really, really like. Man, there's so many people I can go on and on and on about. But I'm going to just leave it there. I'm going to do another video tomorrow about this to try to catch up with some shit. These are just a few names I'm just really throwing out there. I hadn't really even talked about Myles Garrett. And if Cleveland is dumb enough to pass on Garrett, we got a home for you in San Francisco. But anyways, man, it's your boy Mailman, and I am out.